Spalding Gregory. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I am begging you. That is so sad. That's so sad, but sir, would you maybe reconsider? Made from a combination of Arbutum alacritus, Maculosis retinatia, and Mens fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. This is, we're broaching into some practical magic territory, and I don't know if you saw how it ended for them, but, ugh. Bruh. Oof. Okay, so we're looking for their names. Cabolia? Okay. We've already found Cabolia, so Cabolia flowers, 6 petals, cool. Okay, so we're just gonna dig through here. Cabolia, and then Maculosis retinatia. Mens fortis is Granthium. Okay. Like, I feel really bad. But things die, people die, and that's life. I feel like it's sad and can mourn, but trying to prevent it and trying to do things when the doctors say, you know, there's nothing else, we're done, especially by use of, you know, magic. Okay, so this one we haven't found yet. The fruit of the Hingchek have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay, let's see here. Bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Okay. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's this one. We'll see what happens. Yep, it was that one. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna label this, but I don't think it's I don't think it's a buff. Like, cool. It can bring you back from the brink of death, but you lose yourself. And I don't think it, like, prevents death, right? Average. Okay. Yeah, it's just very sad. Althea O'Shea. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Okay, cool. You want some liverstone. Let's see what we can do about that. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing effect contained within. Liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Okay, so it's the one that makes my fingers tingly. This one? Hey, get down here. Dark and imposing, strange. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. Okay, so there you go. I don't know why you need that, but the fact you're only here for a small time and you want a paralyzing agent doesn't speak well. Okay, so we're gonna label you. Yeah, it's very sus. It's very, very sus. I don't like it one bit. Okay. Unknown. Oh, it's the woman in the jade mask. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill, and that's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Okay, so you're the servant's master, and she's part of the sisterhood, I believe. Let's dead man's fingers appear to glance, the corpse is reaching for, said to strengthen, resolve, and sharpen the mind. Okay, so we can give you strength, or what's our other option? Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, particularly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Okay, so we can make her more afraid and weaken her, or we can give her strength. So that's interesting. Like, this game has to have multiple endings. With how many choices we have that are, like, drastic like this, I feel like it has to have multiple endings, right? Okay, let's look at this Widow's Woe, right? Dainty dark flowers. So I feel like if we weaken her, the servant is gonna be too powerful and will kill her. And then that'll lead to him being free. But if we strengthen her, maybe she can control it, and maybe she sees the error of her ways. and will help us. I don't know. I really don't. But we gotta try something, man. Okay, so I think you're good. I think I'm gonna give her the dead man's fingers. Yeah. And now we can confirm those are dead man's fingers, even though, you know, I'm pretty sure it was already. Why are you guys so far this way? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it keeps pushing, but that's weird, yo. There we go, that's better. I fixed it. Thank you, Matt, for more stretches and hydrates. I'll definitely take it. It's a win in my book. Alright, let's pet our kitty. Call Hollis Gibb. Oh my gosh, sir. There's been talk over the last few nights down the royal oak of the servant creature, going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but now I don't dare leave my house. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Okay, glowhorn. Let's see here. Glowhorn, I'm pretty sure it's you. Glowhorn, the forest lantern, or pixie lamp is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that glows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Seems to give off a small amount of light. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And we're closed for the day. Okay. I feel like we're moving through our days pretty fast, right? Like, okay, you just give off light, so you just perform a task. Alright, let's pet our Pelibor. And we are going to end our day. Okay, have fun being right back. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Okay, so this one, I feel like we're just going to be looking for, like, that castle. Yeah, this castle on our map. And then to the east across the river and through the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the wood. Okay, this is a castle, right? Endmore is a castle. No, Endmore is not a castle. The Seisberg is a castle? At the mountain pass? Maybe here? Because because it's at the edge of a wood. Munster Castle doesn't have a mountain pass. It has a small mountain, but not a pass. And that's 2 rivers, so I don't think it's that one. Ergmont Castle has no woods and no river. Let me look. Expel, Lowick, Gleaston. Gleaston Castle has no mountain. It specifically said castles, even though Kirkhead looks like a tower. It also has no mountain, so I guess that cuts that out. Okay, I think I'm gonna go, because I don't see any other castles, unless I'm dumb. But I'm gonna go here and see what happens. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Ooh. You're interesting. I'm gonna put these, since you are our maybes. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put the reds together. There we go. I like that you move. That's really cool. Okay. Let's water our flowers. There we go. Put our bucket down. Close our map. Pet our hellebore. Then we shall get started for the day. Verona Green. I'm happy you're safe. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope, for all our sakes, that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. I don't remember what plants we need. Sadgill Chalice, I still don't know what that is. Required for the ritual, specific plants are not known. What is Sadgill Chalice? That one, I still don't know. Yeah, some of these I'm confused on. Oh, give me a second. I think, hold on. Chalice. Okay, we have to find, no, don't move the map. We have to find Sadgill again. Sadgill. Okay, Chalice. So is it this one? The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. you're... Wait a minute. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what you are. Carnivorous tauren, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the tauren stem revealed pentagonal symmetry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're carnivorous tauren, because you're a carnivorous plant. Place you over here, just in case. Actually, hold on. There we go. Okay, so we figured out that. Can I focus on any of these flowers, please? Just the water, please? Ah, that's so cool. I love that. Okay, so they're not carnivorous tauren. Meet you at the ritual spot. So south of the Watcher near Blackcomb. Did I have anything for that? Because it's supposed to be 5, right? Okay, none of this is telling me anything. But, like, meeting her at the ritual site, I feel like that is, like, the end. So... Verona Green... We must act before it is too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. Okay, so that's all that, yeah, that's all that there is for today. I have to gather these plants and go to my maybe death. So, Blackcomb. Yeah, Blackcomb's here. South of the Watcher. So, is it in the woods by the danger tree? Is that here? A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 groups run out of the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Okay, so we just go straight into it. That's great. I love that for me. Yeah, I don't know. What is the Sisterhood box? It says I should have gotten this plant from the Sisterhood box. Ew. Corpse's friend, then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Yeah, see, this is why I couldn't figure this out. Like, oh, Subway. I've got sandwich. Yeah, so it's like, that's why I'm not figuring it out. It's because I didn't have this. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Last of the petals secure Black Blood's reverse. Okay. So, Corpse's friend, a reminder, this. And then, Swift Snare. Third is the Fearbringer. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the Widow's Woe. I freaking knew! Dudden tributary to its source. Okay. Okay. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Okay, so where did it put you? Right here? Okay, we're gonna label you. That way I don't forget. It brings fear. So you're gonna go there. Okay, close you. What else does this say? Okay, you're trash now. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Okay. Curse lifting. Let's look at our book. Cause I remember it's not you, but I think it's, yeah. Long Vacoon. Where are you? Long Varicune. Lifting curse, so it performs a task? Yeah, okay. We're gonna put you here. Let's see. Last, a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Okay. I understand you're beeping at me. You can stop at any point. Okay. Wait, is that the Dendra? Hold on. This flower can recruit. Danger's my asthma. That causes. Okay, so yeah, I think it's Elderfinium. I think we're good. I think I'm good. We've got this. Elderfinium. Okay. 4 of 5 correct plants. Which one's wrong? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this because this is one of the last plants we got. I don't know what the fuck the other one is if it's not. Okay, well done. I will take it from here. I stand and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. It's creepy. That is so creepy. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side. As it comes hurtling down, the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt, instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange, jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Banished. Perform the ritual. Friday. With the dust settled and the serpent vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that the thief was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm backing the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I'm content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. The Sleeping Dangeroo. It is done. The servant can go back to being the dark story for dusty shelves. The end. Ending to Elderfinium. Okay. Let's see. Reuben Ward is alive. Attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona Green, alive, regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Ennis Elliford is in hiding. He has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Forrest Vare is wounded. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Bethany Coleman is alive. In your debt, your actions have helped save the sisterhood. Faye Swift, alive. She has not dreamed of the servant since he performed the ritual. Thea Ward is in hiding. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she'll ever fully recover from the trauma. And Isidore Burbage is alive, currently pursuing legal actions against strange horticulture. Okay, so, listen. As much as I dislike him, the fact that he shows up on this card, and the fact that it says alive, leads me to believe that at any point when it gave me the options to give him a different plant, I could have murdered him. And, I think it's nice that for our first ending, we got everybody is alive. So, that's really good, question mark. I struggled a bit, just because, again, I don't remember getting that box. I don't remember, even ever touching it, so that's fun. It says continue. Is it just... Yeah, it's just the credits, I think. Credits. It's a really well done game. I really enjoy it. Some of it, I am not smart enough to figure out on my own. But I love the art. I love the music. And I love the way it I did a pacifist run. Yeah, pretty much. Because I could have killed Isidore Burbage, which Shadow really wanted me to. And it looks like everybody else lived because of my actions. It seems like there was an option for people to die, whether it be maybe Thea or, her dad Reuben. But, yeah, no, people are alive, and that's good. Let's click into this continue and see if there's anything else. Earlier. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Alright, plants identified. 56 of 77. Okay, there's a button here to click. Ravenglass. Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Okay. Where's Ravenglass? Yeah, no, despite some of my confusion in places, I did have a lot of fun. And I am curious to see what the other endings are. Because it says ending number 2, so, like, how many endings are there? Because I feel like there's a lot of combination of choices I could have made. And if you guys are interested in them, I can go through in my, like, own time and record the endings to post if you want to see them. But, yeah, I had fun. Alright. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of the wood. I remember that much. We must have been headed west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, and then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this." I love how it just gives me... Okay, Elixir of the Black Veil. No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever hail. We all will wear the blackened veil. Leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, stench of the twilight. You find the monastery, the Black Veil. Okay. Cool. That's what we just read. Elixir of the Black Veil. So we're making something here. Leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, stench of the twilight. We have a... Can we close you? Thank you. Okay, gonna put you down here. You here. Where's my book? Can I have my book, please? I would really like. Twilight. Lapodia? I think that's what this is. So... In the twilight, the shadow grows. Take a leaf and root an eye of a crow. Despair, dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay. Cool. So, we have some fall-smelling flowers. I need to find one that matches the leaf shape. Is it you? I think it's you. A rather unpleasant scent. Okay, well, I think we found that one. Dark flower of the tomb. Tomb? Tomb. What does that even mean? Dark flower of the tomb. No, that's not what I want. Do I have anything named Tomb? I have something named Thum. Pronounced Tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Thum is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. So, I guess it's gonna smell nice. You smell nice, right? Yeah, you smell like sweet rhubarb. Leaves are kind of similar. Do I have anything else? Yeah, because, like, you smell really nice, but your leaves do not match. I think it's this one. Let's see. Leaf of the Storian. What the hell is... Do I have something named Storian? Storian. Okay, cool. That one's direct. Dark red fruit. Oh, dark red fruit. Hold on. This... Red fruit. I'm pretty sure you're flowers. Yeah, you're flowers. You're orange fruit. Okay, fuck it. We ball. Ooh, it's even... Look, it's even black. That's cool. Okay, I no longer have labels? Oh wait, why'd you take my labels from me? Okay. I don't know what you do, but we have you now. Okay, so we have the Black Veil Elixir. Okay, this one. Alright, let's look here. Nope, stop it. Across rivers? No? Okay, so I'm off by one. Maybe I'm wrong, but if not, then I'm just off by one. I don't know what I'm going to the monastery for, if we're being honest. It's just a thing it says I can do, so... Okay, let's try this again. This time we'll go here. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturist. Then one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. Okay, so we're going to give you the elixir. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchment. Ooh, okay, I got a bunch of... Okay. So... we got more plants. We made another elixir. You are not... I need to unlabel you. Hold on. Because that is not what you are. I don't know where the actual... There you are. Okay, so we did that. What else do we have to do? Except, you know, pet Hellebore. Simone Green. Oh, it's our bestie. It's good to see you too, Hellebore. It has been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all of these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower Bellinox. I've always loved that one. Okay, so it looks like from here on out, the only thing I have left to do is identify the plants I haven't identified yet. And that's cool. As I said, my recording is done. I can't record anymore. So, before I make this any longer, I'm gonna call it here. And maybe I'll do like an after episode going through identifying plants. But also I want to maybe record the other endings of this and see what we can see.